Hello everybody, this is Jeff coming to you on a movie genre spirit day with a first look at our new Promethean boards. Now as you can see, I'm wired into this board. These boards are going to come with screen beams. They're actually advanced screen beams that will let you control everything wirelessly. This particular board is on a mobile stand. This is a setup for physical education. The boards that are in your classroom are going to be mounted to the wall. They'll have some ability to tilt, but they're not going to be completely mobile like this one is. Also, as far as connecting to the board, there are HDMI inputs on the front of the board. So it's very easy for students or guests to connect to your board. I did hook up a student Chromebook to the front of the board with the USB controller, and the touchscreen did work with a student Chromebook. So if you have students presenting, they can have full control of the board via the wire. The board itself is a touchscreen. If I touch on any of these, it opens with just my finger. I don't need a Promethean pen. There's controls for the board itself. The nice thing is they're located not only on one side of the board, but you can also bring them up from the bottom and the other side of the board as well, so that you don't have to necessarily cross the board, or if you can't reach the top of the board, you can bring up the controls from the bottom of the board, which is great for accessibility. One of the nice things about the board is it has a couple of features that I'm going to show you here. One of them is the Annotate, and this is one reason why I did push for PE, for example, to be able to have access to these boards. They've been kind of shortchanged over the years, not having access to a Promethean board on a regular basis in the gym. Where might they use it? Well, let's say we're looking at somebody's golf swing. This is Hideki Matsuyama. He won the 2021 Masters Golf Tournament. He's an expert in his field. Who better to learn a golf swing from? And I can find this video here, and let's say I pause it right there. I'm going to maximize it, and then I'm going to come back and grab this Annotate. And look, I can show students, look at how straight his arm is with his leg. We can take a look at an expert in the field and how they swing. Actually, I can make this an even bolder line if I want to. There's 3 levels of boldness. We can look at his stance. There's a little bend in his knee. This is a great way for students to learn this physical activity. Now, this is a PE example, but I'm sure other teachers out there can imagine other items on the screen that you want to annotate over. You can hide the annotation, bring it back if you want to. It's easy to clear them out. And as always, this is all touch screen. I just need to close the annotation, and then I can bring it back. So that's the Annotate function. So whatever's showing on your computer, you can write over it. You do have a whiteboard built in. And it'll just take a second to come up. And this is very much like the Promethean whiteboard that you had before. You've got pens, again with different thicknesses. And I can write anything that I want on the board with just my finger. I can move things around with the arrow. There's a bunch of different colors I can choose from. There are some mathematical tools for those of you that are math teachers or science teachers. You can pull in a bunch of things. Maybe you're a chemistry teacher, you have a periodic table that you can pull in. Perhaps you you need a mind map, you've got a mind map that you can pull in and then you move wherever you need to. Change the size. Notice I can use 2 fingers. I actually can do 10 points of touch. So if I really wanted to, I could take all 10 fingers and draw on the board at a time. So you have multi-touch as well. And again, you can erase things. There's a full erase for all of your annotations. And you're able to save or load things into your whiteboard. So I am still learning all of the basics of how these Promethean boards work. There's still a lot more to learn. I just wanted to give you a first look today. I'm going to be scheduling some PD. We have a Promethean trainer who is dedicated to Loudoun County. I'm going to reach out and see if we can get that person in to give us some more PD, and hopefully we'll have a good time with these boards. They look awesome, they seem awesome, and I'll tell you more when I know more. If you would like a hands-on first look at the Promethean board, schedule a time on my Microsoft booking links located in my email signature or in LCPS Go.